This video is about how to attract the relationship that you desire, whether it's with your person now or someone new. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Juliet Cleary. I'm a manifestation coach. And if you're new here and you like the content, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. To work with me or for my free audio training, that's in the description box below, and as well as the link to my meditation channel. So make sure to subscribe. All right. So if you've been asking yourself, like, am I in the right relationship? Is this person right for me? Or like, in a relationship, we tend to want, a whole bunch of things. And then we wonder, okay, can my partner become these things? Can I attract that vortex relationship, that ideal relationship in this relationship I'm in with my current partner? But this video will also help you if you're just you're wanting to attract your ideal person and you're single right now. Firstly, you do not need to figure this out. Okay? If someone is really not right for you, you'll know it. So if you've been asking, is this person right for me? Or can I have the relationship I want? You don't really need to figure that out. So it's done. It is done. The relationship, the person, it's done, and it's in the vortex. Meaning, you can't see it or experience it with your senses yet, but it's done. It's on a frequency, it's there, it exists, it's a potential in the quantum field, right? We're just calling it the vortex, okay? So you got this vortex version relationship and person right here. You're trying to make changes and figure things out over here, outside of the vortex, so outside of what you want, in basically the old reality, when what you want is over here in the vortex. So you're trying to figure it out over here and you're trying to get what you want. You're trying to make it happen. You're trying to control or whatever, or manifest it, change things. I don't like it. And you're focusing on it. But what you want is over here. You need to get in the vortex to get the vortex version of this relationship, this person, or someone better, something new. Okay. And be open to that. Right? Be open to, okay, it's either this person or someone better, because as soon as you place your attention on, it's got to be this person, even though I don't believe that it can happen, but it's got to be this person. As soon as you say it like that, you're thinking about it like that, there is so much resistance, right? Whereas if we just leave it open, like, I trust the universe, I know that I've created an incredible partnership, an incredible partner, an incredible relationship. It's in my vortex. It exists on a frequency, and I'm going to leave it up to the universe to deliver that to me in the best possible way for me, like in the best possible situation, the best possible person, because I want the best. I want the best person, the best relationship, and so I'm going to leave it up to the universe. So when you're sitting there and you're trying to change things, you're trying to manifest change, and you're trying to figure it out, you're in a state of lack. You're not a match to the vortex, or to the vortex version of this relationship or this person or a new relationship. The thing that you want, you're not a match to. You're a match to the lack. You're focused on the problems. And relationships, even though it seems so different because it's someone that's else, like it's someone else. And you think, how can I affect what I get from this person? They're another creator. It's another person. But you forget that you're the creator too in your life experience. And you can always get what you want. Again, whether it's this person or someone better. You do not need to figure it out. And every time you try to figure it out, you're in lack. You're focused on the problem. And what happens when we're focused on problems? We stay in the problem. The problem gets bigger. And I experienced this for years of I was trying to manifest, but at the same time, all my energy is going over here, not to the vortex. I'm not going in the vortex. I'm in the vortex here and there, but I'm moving away from the vortex, away from good feels, to focus on the problem that I need to fix. What's wrong? I don't like this. This is bad. Oh, they don't do this, or he has this big problem, and we really need to work on this. I feel like I have to save him. We can get into a pattern like other things, other areas of our lives too, where we're just focused on what's wrong. And if you're focused on what's wrong, guess what? You're going to get more of what's wrong, whether it's with that person or someone else. You're going to keep attracting things that are wrong, things that you don't like, simply because you gave your attention to it, right? This is all about what you're feeding and giving attention to. Now, everyone is you pushed out. Everyone is you pushed out. So this person is basically a mirror of you, your energy, your expectations, your emotions, your beliefs, your thoughts. So this person is just a mirror of you. So if they're a mirror of you, and if all your romantic relationships, again, whether it's this person or another person or whoever, if all your relationships are a mirror of you, then and you're trying to change the mirror, that's not going to get you very far. They're a reflection of you. So you got to come back here, make the changes here, and you'll get a different reflection. And let the universe sort out the path of least resistance for you. Whatever's best, right? You want what's best. So whatever's best for you. The way we remember people in our relationships keeps them showing up that way over and over again. Okay, just like anything, like if we're thinking about them, you wake up in the morning and you're thinking about, your partner, your relationship, you're immediately thinking about it from the past, right? Of like, okay, how they were yesterday, how they've been for the past year, how they've been for the past 10 years, right? If you do that with any other subject as well, if you keep thinking about the money that's not there, you keep thinking about the health that's not improving. If you just keep thinking about anything as it has been, it continues to be that way. Unless you can start to give less attention to whatever has been that you don't like, and just focus more on you, your happiness, getting into the vortex, right? Because think about it. If you're giving less attention to the problem, eventually the problem dissipates. If you, of course, in the moment, if you need to communicate something, if you need to stand up for yourself, if you need to, talk about something, then you do that, obviously. But I mean, you're wanting to create an even better relationship or attract in the best relationship for you. You got to remember that your ideal relationship is in the vortex. Boom. Your vortex version of your relationship, your absolute ideal partner, is here in the vortex. So what do you have to do to get to this person? You have to get in the vortex. That's it. The only issue is that we go there for a second and then we go back to the reality and we focus on that and we think about the problem, like, oh, we got to fix this thing, and oh, I feel so bad, and practicing the same kinds of things, right? Oh, I'm unsatisfied, not getting what I want. So, and the thing is, your relationship could be great. You just want it to be better. Or you're single now and you just want to have that amazing relationship. So this applies to all situations, but you got to get in the vortex, which means you got to focus on you. You have to focus on your happiness. Everyone else is you pushed out. If you don't, take care of here and tend to this connection and this happiness, like actually this happiness, this inner freedom, what lights you up. If you don't do here, then you're not going to find it. Like if you don't love yourself, if you don't build on that connection and practice your happiness and your alignment, you're not going to find that love or that happiness outside of you. You're not going to find it in the relationships that you're in or that you're wanting to attract, because it's not present in you and they're just reflections of you. So you have to do the work here. So what I would do is, firstly, I would just take time to focus on my happiness. That's my number one priority. I need to find any way. And usually if you got issues in your relationship, you got to get off the subject. Like maybe if the relationship's still good, start writing some gratitude every single day of the parts of it that you like, and just build momentum on how much all the good things that are happening in the relationship. Put your attention on those, ignore what you don't like. Again, if there's actual issues, sort them out. But then don't be rethinking them in your mind. Don't be playing it over and still be in that reaction mode and practicing it for hours or days or weeks. Like, let it go. If you need to have a conversation and you need to sort something out, you do that and then you move on and you let go of it up here. Usually we're just holding on to it up here and in here for way too long. Got to get into that vortex where it is, where it already is. You already have it. But you got to get on that vortex. And then write a list of everything that you want in a partner, everything that you want in a relationship, and be very specific. You know, sure, physical things, but also how they look at you, how they treat you, how they speak to you, how they speak to others about you. You know, they give you compliments or whatever. They make you feel happy. They are a happy person. They're a positive person. They care about people. They like animals. Like, just write it all down. Now you've declared to the universe exactly what you want, which is powerful. But now look over that list and ask yourself, am I that person? Of course not maybe the physical attributes and some of the other things, but am I a happy person? Do I talk to myself in a loving way? Do I appreciate myself? Am I a positive person, or have I been kind of negative lately? Like, am I that person who would attract that relationship? Because if you become that person, maybe not completely, but to some degree, you become that person. Everyone is you pushed out. Everyone is a reflection of you. You will attract that person. Again, whether that's in your relationship now or someone new, a new relationship. Because people have the ability to change and to be different to maybe how you've experienced them in the recent past, or maybe for a long time. Again, because as we remember how they've been, we keep them showing up that way in our experience. But as we let go of that a little bit more, that memory, because it doesn't feel that good, or it doesn't feel too exciting or whatever, but we let go of that and we focus more on ourselves, the good aspects of the relationship, what is working, or so we're appreciating, and then we're focusing on our happiness, we're just getting into the vortex. Then you get what you want. And you know, I've experienced this where, you know, I was sitting there wondering, you know, how is this going to work out? And I don't know if I could attract, you know, the relationship that I want, but I let go and I just did the things that I just mentioned. So focus on whatever you can be positive, like whatever is positive in the relationship, whatever you can focus on that feels good, or that you can practice gratitude for, then you do it every single day. And then all your attention's on you, less attention on complaining, not focusing on the problem. I'll deal with things in the moment, then I'm going to let it go because I care too much about my happiness. And I'm going to become the person who has that relationship, okay? Who has that person. And then the universe sorted stuff out for me. And I didn't even really it was just... I have no words. I didn't know how things were going to work out because things had not worked out for the longest time on that subject of relationships, to the point where it's like, I know it's possible, but is it possible for me? Right? So, and then, yeah, I attracted someone new in an unexpected way, from the unknown, the unseen. Yeah, and so I speak from experience of like, you don't need to worry. And in your worry, in your complaining, you keep yourself stuck where you are, because this, you know, if you're in an unsatisfying situation, again, whether you're in a relationship or single, you complaining or focusing on the problems keeps you in a reality where you have those problems and situations to complain about. And as soon as you let go of that and you practice more appreciation and gratitude, and you're becoming the person you want to be, and you're focused on getting in the vortex, which means getting happy, right? Now the universe it's just magical. Like, it just gets sorted out for you. You'll see amazing changes in your relationship, or you attract, you know, someone incredible. But it works out. You just have to let go of the old and focus on the good feeling stuff. And just remember to love yourself, okay? And be compassionate with yourself, because it all really comes back to that, isn't it? Self-love and happiness. So I hope this video has helped you. If it did, let me know by commenting down below, giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. To work with me, that information's in the description box below. Have a beautiful day and I'll see you on the next one.